Valtteri Bottas has officially joined Mercedes as a reserve driver, but there appears to be much more beneath the surface of this move. George Russell has emphasized his intent to gain as much insight as possible from the Finn, who has been driving for Sauber. Bottas brings a wealth of knowledge, particularly about Ferrari's engine, which could be crucial for Mercedes as they prepare for the 2026 regulations. But how much can they really extract, considering Sauber was a Ferrari customer team? More importantly, could Bottas play a role in helping Mercedes gain an edge over Maranello in this new regulatory era? One of the most eagerly anticipated rule changes is just around the corner, but before we get there, the 2025 season remains a competitive battlefield. With Pirelli's tire tests already in progress with Ferrari and McLaren, we are gradually getting a clearer picture of what lies ahead. This transition period is reminiscent of 2014 when Mercedes' dominance began. The striking similarities in power unit regulations and chassis adjustments could lead to a dramatic shift in the competitive order. Mercedes is fully aware of where their priorities should lie: the engine. Mercedes has a long-standing reputation for building powerful, reliable, and competitive engines, giving them a significant advantage over their rivals. This is precisely why Bottas' appointment as a reserve driver is more impactful than it may initially seem. Beyond being a mentor to young talents like Kimi Antonelli, his reunion with Mercedes offers strategic benefits. Bottas, a 10-time race winner, will remain in top form in case unforeseen circumstances arise, particularly given the influx of 6 rookies on the 2026 grid. Additionally, with an 11th team, Cadillac, set to join Formula One, Bottas has been linked with a potential move to their roster. But for now, his focus remains on his crucial mission: sharing valuable insights about Ferrari's power unit with Mercedes. Although Sauber has been a Ferrari customer team, they have accumulated a wealth of knowledge about various engine settings, including mapping and performance under different conditions. Russell, for one, believes that this insider information could provide Mercedes with a significant advantage leading into 2026. Discussing Bottas' influence, Russell stated, "His experience is going to be invaluable. Having someone with his level of simulator and racing knowledge, and who knows the team inside out, is going to be an asset. Learning about his time at Sauber with the Ferrari engine could be key. You always have to keep an open mind about what your competitors are doing, and he has all that experience." Interestingly, while Russell and Bottas were once perceived to have a strained relationship, their dynamic has evolved. As Russell explained years ago, "We weren't seen as having the best relationship, but we are professionals. We travel together, see each other at hotels and in the gym." It's completely different now. Mercedes, meanwhile, continues to demonstrate that they are serious about returning to the top. Even though some of their actions, such as banning Bottas' new charity calendar, raised eyebrows, the Brackley-based team remains laser-focused on regaining their dominance. Bottas' return to Mercedes as a reserve driver is particularly intriguing because, during his tenure from 2017 to 2021, he was regarded as the best wingman for Lewis Hamilton. In fact, Hamilton strongly opposed Bottas' replacement in 2022. Now, Bottas is set to play a key role in Mercedes' comeback plan, sharing his expertise and insights with Antonelli. While team principal Toto Wolff has been clear about Bottas' primary role, Russell's statements suggest that his influence could extend further, depending on the depth of knowledge he can provide. Even if Bottas offers Mercedes an extensive breakdown of Ferrari's engine, his main focus will be on mentoring Antonelli. Bottas fully embraces this role, knowing that staying engaged with the team and remaining race-ready could open doors for a potential return to the grid. But let's shift our focus to the bigger picture: the new regulations. Mercedes has made it clear that 2025 will be a learning year for them. Their primary goal is to integrate Antonelli into the team and familiarize him with the car's intricacies. However, Hamilton's bold decision to leave for Ferrari has prompted Mercedes to take bold actions of their own. Signing Antonelli, who has yet to complete a full F2 season, raised some concerns, especially after his FP1 crash in Monza. Doubts persist about whether he can consistently maintain pace within track limits, making 2025 a critical development year for him. Once 2026 arrives, however, the landscape will change entirely. Mercedes is considered a strong contender for championship glory due to their engine expertise. Ferrari, expected to be a formidable rival, will likely be their closest competition. Honda has already voiced concerns about the 2026 power unit development, while Red Bull and Audi are effectively newcomers in this department. As a result, the 2026 season is shaping up to be a two-way battle between Mercedes and Ferrari. Nonetheless, other teams pose significant threats. Aston Martin has undergone major restructuring in preparation for the new era, while Max Verstappen and the McLaren duo remain formidable challengers. McLaren's reliance on Mercedes power units further complicates the competitive landscape. When discussing the 2026 goals, Wolff has maintained a realistic perspective. He has emphasized that if Mercedes makes any miscalculations in their car design, it will be evident from the outset. Reflecting on the lessons from 2022, when Mercedes struggled with aerodynamic flaws, Wolff remarked, "I'm not worried. It's an exciting challenge ahead in 2026. You have to execute everything flawlessly at every level. A strong engine alone won't be enough. McLaren will have the same engine, so we have to outclass them in chassis development. We have nowhere to hide." The internal belief within Mercedes is that the upcoming regulations bear a strong resemblance to those of 2014, a period that marked the beginning of their dominance. This bodes well for the Brackley-based team. Technical director James Allison, who wasn't with Mercedes during the preparation for the turbo-hybrid era, noted that the sentiment within the team mirrors that of 2014. He explained, "I wasn't here for the 2014 transition, but my colleagues tell me that the atmosphere and sense of determination feel very similar. There's a massive push within Mercedes high-performance powertrains to ensure we capitalize on this shift. If successful, it could shape the next few seasons. We're fortunate to be at the forefront of these developments." For Mercedes, gathering intelligence from rival teams like Williams, McLaren, and Alpine will be key. Given all these factors, do you believe the Brackley-based squad is on track for another dominant era? If so, will they be able to prove to Hamilton that their preparations for 2026 were the right call all along? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to hear more about Hamilton's latest insights on Ferrari's testing, click on the video appearing on your screen now.